Lesson 29. So in this lesson, we are learning a new first and second declension adjective. Iger, igra, igrum. And the main point I want to make here is that the masculine forms of iger are going to decline very similarly to the second declension noun ager. And the reason why is because in the nominative singular form of ager, you have the letter E, A-G-E-R. But in the genitive singular form, that E goes away, and you get A-G-R-I. And in the masculine forms of iger, the second declension forms, the same thing will happen. You'll have an E in the nominative singular, and that E goes away in the genitive singular.
That's just like the quick review box we did just a few lessons ago, isn't it?
Correcto.
Hey, Bill, why don't we talk a minute about some synonyms? Because I feel like I already know how to say that I'm sick. Aigroto.
Yes, we have the verb aigroto. So if you want to say I'm sick, you can say aigroto. Or, depending on your gender, you could say sum aiger or sum aigra. So you have two ways to say the same thing.
That's right. In any language, there's always a multitude of ways to say different things. Don't feel like you're always restricted to use the exact same word or the exact same phrase.
Okay, so before we move on, let's look at our quick review here.
That's right. It's time to talk about conjugations.
A conjugation is a pattern of endings for a verb. In Latin, we have 4 conjugations or 4 patterns of endings. The first conjugation, the second conjugation, the third conjugation, and the fourth conjugation. Out of the 4 conjugations, you know about 2 of them, the first and second, but by the end of this book, you'll learn about the third and fourth.
Right. So of the conjugations you know so far, the first and second, we identify them by looking at their infinitive. If it's a first conjugation verb like amare or ambulare or navigare, we see that it ends in a long A followed by RE. But if it's a second conjugation verb, like you see on the page here, habere, with habemus and vides and manent, we identify it by looking at the infinitive and seeing the long E followed by RE.
I think I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Oh, yeah?
And one last thing, the vowel that comes before the personal ending in the first conjugation, that's the letter A. And in the second conjugation, the vowel that comes before the personal ending is the letter E.